Oh, he did crash it.
I got collected by that Can-Am.
You forked as well. Oh, just the cover. So what happened?
Can-Am, you guys passed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came over the bridge and he pulled to the left a little bit. So I was like, oh yeah, he'll be letting me pass. And then just as I start to pass, he turns in.
Right.
No checks, no nothing, just straight in.
Welcome everyone to another Sunday ride vlog. I think in the past videos I've been pretty vague about what every Sunday is. I'm not sure who exactly started it, but it's open to all, and at the moment it's based at Best Ugly Bagels in Auckland CBD. People usually meet there about 8:30 every Sunday morning. From there, people meet up with their friends or branch into different rides. Sometimes people just tag along with a bunch of strangers, it doesn't really matter. If you're new to the riding scene in Auckland and you're looking to check out some new bikes or just get into the scene, meet some new people, it's probably worth checking out. There's also plenty of women that go along, so if you're a chick rider and you've got a new bike or something, you want to meet some people, it's probably worth checking out, and overall it has a pretty friendly and relaxed vibe. Once Cycle Spot opens back up from the flooding on the shore, it will probably move back there, and I suspect the turnout will get bigger. From my experience in the past, it's been a little bit smaller lately, but usually it can range from like 20 or 30 bikes to over 100 depending on the day. This time I just went on my own randomly and decided to go on a ride with a bunch of these people heading north. It was a decent ride up the motorway towards Kumu, and then we head out the back of Riverhead onto Inland Road in Kaukopakapa in search of some gravel.
Not much of a crowd again. Alright, so I'm going on a ride with the Every Sunday crew. I wasn't expecting to do that, but I'm doing it.
We did have one rider, unfortunately, who got sideswiped by a farmer on a buggy who didn't really look where he was going. Lucky the rider wasn't hurt, his bike was pretty scratched up.
Bunch of cool bikes today. We got Africa Twin out the front there. I'd love to ride one of those one day. Sick Triumph here. Love these things.
Are they okay?
They're alright.
They look good.
Yeah, so does that. Give it a... Yeah.
Is that 1290?
Yeah. Love the sound of those old speed triples. Bit of a boring ride down the motorway, and then we'll get off, do some twisties, and probably end up having a beer or something.
Now, I've never been a big fan of group rides, especially when you don't know who the riders are or their skill level. The issue is when you have skilled riders and new riders coming together that don't know each other, you can run into issues where the learners try to keep up with the group and get into trouble. So my advice, if you're a new rider or perhaps you've had just a little bit of experience, sure, go on the rides, but ride at your own pace. Really, the etiquette means the rider in front of you should be waiting at the next intersection if you're a bit slow and get left behind, but at the end of the day, you have to watch out for your own back. This isn't the safest thing to do, especially on the road. So if you're not confident trying to keep up, just don't.
We are taking a gravel shortcut. There's only a few of us, I think 4 or 5 of us, and yeah, the rest have taken the roadway.
One One thing I really enjoy about this KTM, and a lot of other bikes have this feature as well, but you can change the rider modes without having to stop and faff around, and it also remembers all the modes and settings once you turn the bike off and back on again.
Go, some gravel. This is a main road. Bit off Canberra. This is where I done that review on the Triumph Scrambler.
That's the side-by-side I was talking about earlier. He kind of veered off to the left and then, without any warning or anything, cut sharply to the right to go into a driveway and cut our fellow rider off, and the back of his bike hit the side-by-side.
I love gravel riding, especially now I'm more confident on this bike. That was fun.
You'll get here though.
That was fun. Yeah, it sounds real cool.
I keep reminding myself I'm on pure road tires, so.
Yeah. So we're heading back because we think we've lost one of the guide. He's been ages. So we're thinking he might have come off. So we're just going to go back and check. Oh, there he is. Oh, he did crash it. Did you drop it?
I got collected by that cannon. Didn't check his shoulder and just took the run. Yeah. Is this the indicator?
Your fork's f***ed as well. Oh, just the cover.
Yeah, cover. Oh, you poor bugger.
So what happened?
That yellow Can-Am yours past it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came over the bridge and he pulled to the left a little bit. So I was like, oh yeah, he'll be letting me pass. And then just as I start to pass, he turns in.
Right.
No checks, no nothing, just straight in. Now that,
Well, a couple of us are splitting off to head home, so yeah, the guy that fell off his bike is all good. There was a side-by-side, that side-by-side that we passed, just like pulled in front of him without looking and stopped, so he lost his wheel. So fortunately he's good, his bike is a little bit scarred up, but nothing major. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. That was a nice little ride, short video for you guys, and yeah, see you on the next one.